So hello viewers, my name is Aquitania. Inigo Lim, Mil.
We're gonna talk about the kinds of taxes. Thank you. And that's the intro.
Walk out!
Bye-bye.
Excise taxes. An excise tax is directly imposed by the lawmaking body of a government on merchandise, products, or certain types of transactions, including carrying on a profession or business, obtaining a license, or transferring property. It is a fixed and absolute charge that does not depend upon the taxpayer's financial status or the value that the taxed property has to the taxpayer. An estate tax is a tax that is placed on and paid by the estate of a decedent prior to the distribution of the property among the heirs, in exchange for the privilege of transferring the property. Individuals who inherit property may be required to pay an inheritance tax on the value of the particular property received. Gift taxes are incurred by an individual who gives another a valuable gift.
Estate tax is similar to gift tax. Estate tax is a tax levied on the net value of the estate a person leaves behind as he or she passes away, as it is distributed to that person's heirs. If you leave behind more property than the standard limit, or wanted to give away your property when you were alive, your heirs will have to pay heavy taxes for this. Sometimes even as much as 50% or more in order to receive that property. These are called estate taxes and gift taxes. Anatomy will help you find ways to minimize estate taxes. Life insurance is a common means to help you avoid or minimize estate taxes, as life insurance pays money only when you die. Therefore, the combination works out well for most people. If you are wealthy and expected to leave behind over $2 million in assets for a single person, over $4 million in assets for married couples, you need to consult anatomy for estate planning and to have your will drafted appropriately. Actual amounts that are not subject to estate taxes change over time. Of course, no one plans to die, but if you die unexpectedly, you want your property taken care of, and would probably prefer that your country clerk didn't handle it.
A sales tax is a consumption tax imposed by the government of goods and services. A conventional sales tax is divided at the point of sale, collected by the retailer, and passed on to the government. Sales tax percentages vary amongst different countries or subdivisions, and a few of them has no sales tax at all. States with no state income tax have a much larger sales tax. Sin tax is added tax imposed by the government on items that is considered undesirable or harmful to a person's well-being. Items like cigarettes and alcohol are examples of things that are subject to higher taxes. This is done to help discourage people from consuming such items. The government supposedly uses this money to help promote the reduction of consumption of these undesirable and harmful items and prevent their country's citizens from suffering from the possibly detrimental consequences that may appear to the use of the said items.
So hello, I'm Inigo Lim, as you've probably seen in the intro, and I'm going to be talking about property tax and income tax. So for property tax, it is a tax assessed on real estate. The tax is usually based on the value of the property you own and is often assessed by local or municipal governments. If you live in an apartment, you don't have to worry about property tax or real estate tax that much. And that is because ultimately, property tax is taxed on the owners or the property owners, and the property owners are the ones that are subject to the rates determined by the municipal government. A municipality generally hires a tax assessor who assesses local property and assigns property taxes to owners based on current fair market values. The payment schedule of property taxes varies by locality, and in almost all local property tax codes, there are mechanisms by which the owner can discuss their tax rate with the assessor, or formally contest that rate. Okay, So the tax is mainly used by the municipality or a government for repairing roads, building schools, or other similar services. Rates of property tax and the kinds of property considered taxable by the government vary somewhat in different municipalities or states. Income tax, as for income tax, it is a tax imposed on individuals or taxpayers that differs between certain individuals. The amount that individuals or taxpayers are due to pay varies with the income or profits of the taxpayer. The more specific stuff varies widely by jurisdiction, and many jurisdictions refer to income tax on business entities as companies tax or corporate tax. As for partnerships in businesses or companies, yeah. So partnerships are usually taxed on their share of partnership items. And income tax may be imposed by both a country and subdivisions, and a taxpayer will have to pay or is due to pay to both the country and the subdivision. Charitable organizations are usually exempt from income tax, and finally, income tax is generally computed by tax rate times taxable income. And as we conclude, I hope that you've enjoyed this video and you've learned something from our talk about kinds of taxes. Thank you.